Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Miss Barner, and it's February, so let's have a Black History moment. So, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite heroes in Black history, Shirley Chisholm. Growing up, I didn't hear a whole lot about Shirley Chisholm until I started doing a lot of research on African American culture and things like that. So when I learned about her, I was really blown away by her courage to fight for something that she wanted to do. Um, like her slogan said, she was unbought and unbossed. And if I could add anything to that, I would say she was also unapologetic. She came to do a job and she wasn't going to let anyone hinder her from doing it. And she stood her ground and no one can make her waver. I like that about her. So without further ado, let's learn a little bit more about Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm was born Shirley Anita St. Hill on November 30th, 1924, in a predominantly black neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York. Chisholm spent part of her childhood in Barbados with her grandmother. After graduating from Brooklyn College in 1946, she began her career as a teacher and went on to earn a master's degree in elementary education from Columbia University. Chisholm served as director of the Hamilton Madison Child Care Center from 1953 to 1959 and as an educational consultant for New York City's Bureau of Child Welfare from 1959 to 1964. In 1968, Chisholm made history by becoming the United States' first African American Congresswoman, beginning the first of 7 terms in the House of Representatives. After initially being assigned to the House Forestry Committee, she shocked many by demanding reassignment. She was placed on the Veterans Affairs Committee, eventually graduating to the Education and Labor Committee. Chisholm became one of the founding members of the Congressional Black Caucus in 1969 and championed minority education and employment opportunities throughout her tenure in Congress. Chisholm went on to make history yet again, becoming the first African American to make a bid for the U.S. presidency with a major party when she ran for the Democratic nomination in 1972. In announcing her bid, Chisholm said, "I am not the candidate of Black America, although I am Black and proud. I am not the candidate of the women's movement of this country, although I am a woman and I'm equally proud of that. I am the candidate of the people, and my presence before you now symbolizes a new era in American political history." Although she ran a spirited campaign, Chisholm was unable to consolidate the support of influential Black leaders, giving way for South Dakota Senator George McGovern to claim the Democratic nomination. Chisholm authored 2 books during her lifetime, Unbought and Unbossed in 1970, which became her presidential campaign slogan, and The Good Fight in 1973. After leaving Congress in 1983, she taught at Mount Holyoke College and was popular on the lecture circuit. She was also a co-founder of the Unity Democratic Club in Brooklyn. Chisholm was also one of the early members of the Organization for Women, also known as NOW, and an active member of the NAACP. She was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame in 1993. Chisholm was married to Conrad Chisholm from 1949 to 1977 and to Arthur Hardwick Jr. from 1977 until his death in 1986. Chisholm died on January 1st, 2005, at the age of 80. Nearly 11 years later, in November 2015, she was posthumously awarded the Distinguished Presidential Medal of Freedom. She was our Moses that opened the Red Sea for us. Robert E. Williams, president of the NAACP in Flagler County, Florida, once said of Chisholm in an interview with the Associated Press. William Howard, Chisholm's longtime campaign treasurer, expressed similar sentiments. Anyone that came in contact with her, they had a feeling of careness, he said, and they felt that she was very much a part of each individual. Chisholm was a trailblazer. What makes her a hero is that she not only blazed the trail for her own efforts, but paved the way for many to come after her. There have been several African American women who have ran for president, women like Margaret Wright, Isabel Masters, Lenora Fulani, Monica Moorhead, Angela Joy Rocker, Kara Mosley Braun, Cynthia McKinney, Peta Lindsay, and Kamala Harris.